Okay. All right. So this little list of things are the closeout. What is today? The 23rd. So we got a little more than a month before the service year ends. So the exit form is going to be open in your My AmeriCorps portal. Everything that's underlined is going to be linked. So we've talked about My AmeriCorps portal a few times today. So if you're locked out of it, I cannot help you. You have to call the help desk, but hopefully you're not locked out. Um, that is not open yet, but it will be open by the end of the week. I'll send out a reminder to you to complete that. Your end of year evaluation. This is in America Learns. Um, your site supervisor has to complete their part first before you can complete your part. If you are not seeing it in your America Learns account, let me know. That's on my to-do list this week is to go in and nudge your supervisor to complete their part if they haven't. But this has to be completed by the end of the year. Complete your hours. No exceptions. You all are so close. You can do it. I know you can do it. If you are feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like you're way far behind, reach out to me, let me know. Let's come up with a plan because you're too close to the finish line to get this far and not finish. There's too much at stake. You've got your hours, the majority of your hours are complete. You can get to your finish line and get your education award, continue getting paid. That's the purpose of this program is to get you experience, get your education award. You can do it. Make sure that you're entering all of your time on time in America Learns. Let me know. I'm paying a little bit more attention maybe than I have in the past few months just to make sure that everybody is getting their time entered on time. So just make sure you're continuing to do what you're doing with your progress report and with entering your time. If you have not uploaded your CHW certificate, please do that. You've got a place to do that in America Learns. I've got a screenshot coming up. I'll show you where. And then let me know your plans for next year. If you are returning, I've had conversations with y'all individually at site visits, but if those plans have changed, I need to know. I want to know. So keep me in the loop. Part of me just is, I'm nosy and I'm curious and I want to know what you're doing. But also I need to know if you were planning on returning and something's changed and you've got a job opportunity, or you decide that you want to go back to school, or the opposite, you really want to come back, and this is something that has totally changed for you. Um, so just keep me in the loop, keep me posted on things, and also you can come off mute if you want to talk. No, this is very informal. Okay,
I'm sorry, I just wanted to say it again, like I haven't heard anything about the CHW certification.
okay,
And that was like 2 weeks ago. I remember we talked about it. And so I just didn't know if I need
okay.
to
Let
email
me
or
let me reach out. I actually have a check to drop off to them for a couple other folks. So when I reach out to them today to tell them that I gotta come give them money, that should be a good
something.
reason for them to say, what's the status? But yeah,
Yes,
feel
thank
free to
you.
continue to bug them too, because the more they hear from multiple
Okay.
people,
All
that's
right.
helpful. Thanks for reminding
Yes.
me. Closeout. So this is what your exit form looks like in My AmeriCorps, and it all says Homes for All. Holly mentioned that I'm thankful to Holly for being a friend. I don't be like me and lose access to your My AmeriCorps portal, but it's been so long, I don't have a need for it anymore, so I don't know what. I assume I still have an account. This looked exactly the same when I was a member 20 years ago. Um, so when you log in over on um, your name will be at the top. That logo hopefully is not the same. Exit form, click it. It's just like some basic. They just want to know if they can stay in contact with you. It's nothing. It's not super. intense. It's like 5 minutes. If you have any questions, just let me know. Then your end of year evaluation in America Learns. When you first log in, if it's available, if your site supervisor has done their part, then it's going to pop up over on the left-hand side as like a to do. And then it'll also like pop up as a to do on your um, on this first little thing here. But it's in your 25-26 member file. So if you want to go to that, and then it's going to be end of term evaluation here. So for this one, we're waiting on our site supervisor to complete. So if you go in and check and that's what you're waiting on, you can't do it until your site supervisor does. But for some of you, it has been completed. So just make sure you get that done. It's the same for those of you that have been here long enough, at least since the fall or beginning of the year. You did a midterm evaluation. It's the exact same format. We have to have two on file if you are a 12 or 900-hour member. If you're a 450-hour member, we just have to have one on file. So this is going to be new for you if you're a 450-hour member. And then here's where you would upload your CHW certification. So even if you're a returning member and you haven't done this yet, I would like you to do that. This would be really helpful for me. Even if you're not coming back next year, it would be helpful. This will go under your member information. In America Learns, if you click that drop down box, it's all the way down here. I should have highlighted it more. Under training and certifications, CHW certification final, and you can click edit and upload a copy of your certificate. Or if you just want to email it to me directly, that's fine too. I will upload it for you. Um, I just thought I'd throw this in here if anybody wants to share, if you have plans for next year that you want to talk about, or if you plan to use your CHW certification or your education award. As you had the recap just a minute ago, you don't have to use your education award immediately. If anybody wants to come off mute, share your plans. No pressure. Nobody. Okay, fine. Well, I did want to do just a couple recaps to show how our program has grown. Um, My new map would not upload. We do have a couple other counties highlighted for 25-26. Our friends in Breathitt County and Pike County. So those counties should be highlighted. But I just thought it was fun to see kind of how our program is growing. So thank you all for being part of a growing program in the public health sector that is serving more and more people as the years go on. And then just some pictures from this year. If you see yourself, thank you. It's not every picture, but just some fun pictures. And these were the stats that I pulled as of last week. You've served 521 new people, 1,400 returning folks in our health departments around the Commonwealth, and have attended 81 education and outreach events. So those are like some fantastic stats. So thank you. For serving your communities, for serving the folks that are accessing services and WIC, CANS, harm reduction, health education and outreach, lead abatement. Those are some really kind of staggering numbers when you think about the number of AmeriCorps members that we have in our health departments around the Commonwealth. Thank you, Lena, for sharing that. So really, lastly, these are the same links, a couple of them, that we shared in our previous couple slides. So America Learns, myAmeriCorps.gov, the help desk number, and then my information if you You can reach out after you're finished with your year if you're not coming back. If you are coming back, you're gonna have to use that information anyway. But you're welcome to call or to text. Remember, my work phone does not text, so if you want to text me, then you're gonna have to use my cell phone number. So you've got that if you need it. And that's it. So thank you all. We still do have a little bit of time. So I'm saying thank you preemptively and a little bit early. So finish your year strong, get your hours in, reach out if you've got questions or concerns. But that's it. So we did end really early today. I knew we would. Virtual is way quicker than in person. So hopefully this was as good as it could be given the circumstance, but appreciate you all joining. I will stop recording. I'll hang out for a little bit in case anybody has questions, but that's it for today. Thank you all. I hope you have a good rest of your week and just reach out if you've got any questions or concerns or need anything from me, and we'll still check in at our regularly scheduled time in July.